Hello again, Guardians. This is TheAustinB here, and I'm here to talk to you guys about PvP. What is it about PvP that is just so damn fun? I don't know. I really can't explain it. Is it the gunplay? Is it winning? Is it using your favorite weapons, your favorite classes? Using your special exotic weapons against other enemies and just making them so angry that they want to get revenge and then teabag you back? I don't know, but here's what I'm about to break down. The first thing that you want to do in this specific game mode control is capture B first. And why would you want to capture B first? So that way you can control your map. Controlling the map is very important in control. Having two zones right off the bat is extremely good for your team. Your team will be able to spawn in multiple areas. You'll have a much wider range of control. That's why the game mode's called Control. And people still don't really seem to understand that. Some people will just sit there and think that they're playing Clash and go for kills and blah blah blah. Well, that's not what this game mode is about. As of today, auto rifles are 23.61% of kills in PvP. This means that they are a top tier weapon class weapon. Following up behind that, scout rifles, pulse rifles, all still perfectly fine. Pulse rifles got a buff, and there are still many relevant weapons in the game. You can still just use the weapons that you find that you get the most kills with, whatever works for you. This is your class, your guardian, but we're talking about control here. And so let's talk about the classes and subclasses that are important to win in control. I am using a tier 2 class that is called Gunslinger. Gunslinger has trip mine grenades, and trip mine grenades are very important for crowd control. You can place them in places near control zones that will allow you to do damage to enemies even when you're not around. My exotic Young Ahamkara Spine will allow me to hold 2 of them, and they will last for a longer duration. Now, there are other classes that are very well-rounded and very well-rounded for control. So we're going to go ahead and talk about these, and this would be tier 1 classes. Defenders, Strikers, Voidwalkers, Stormcallers, and Night Stalkers. All of the best top tier classes for PvP control. Another thing that will probably, most definitely, increase your win percentage is playing with fire teams. Play with players that you can communicate with, just like you do in raids and Prison of Elders. This is much more simple for you. Most of the time you're playing with randoms, they don't know where they're going to C, they're going to A, they're going while you're going to B, and you don't even know how to communicate to them. You're by yourself, and that's a problem. So what are you going to do? You probably are just going to try and hide out, find cover, and crouch, because crouching can allow you to stay off the radar minimally. This is okay, but still make sure you have confidence while you're playing. If you have confidence in the abilities that you have, like your abilities are charged, you have special ammo, then take advantage of that. Wait for the other players to come to you. This is basically what I'm trying to tell you is, if you have like a shotgun, hold your shotgun, crouch behind a corner, wait, kill that guy, and then go take that zone. This is really easy to do. It's not that hard. You should be okay. Now, when it comes to being confident and making sure that you can take that zone, just take a look around. Use your radar. Know where your teams are. If your teammates are over at B and you're at C, which is the enemy base, you're obviously going to be near enemy spawns. So this is when you want to be more careful, more cautious. Be crouching, make sure you're surveying the area. If you do happen to encounter 2 or more enemies, you're probably going to be screwed. However, at least go out trying. Take down 1 person at least, and you'll be okay. That's 1 less person that's going to be taking a zone. That is also you that's not also going to be taking a zone, but that's still 1 extra person that's going to be off and still in the revive screen. One of the last and most important things I need to talk to you guys about is heavy ammo. Heavy ammo is now the 100% scariest thing or best thing that you can encounter in a game. Make sure that you have teammates with you at that area of the heavy spawn. The heavy will spawn. I recommend using weapons like Truth or Quellem's Terminus, just basically high tier weapons. Use these to your advantage and use them scarcely. What I mean scarcely is make sure you're landing your shots. Don't waste your heavy ammo, because every kill you get is one less person taking a zone. I made sure in this video to make sure that I got these kills when I could. I took every shot, every opportunity that I saw, and I pulled that trigger. And that's what you need to do. And this is for a lot of you PvPers who don't know exactly when to go in, when to take this shot, when to get the heavy ammo, when to use it. Don't just run in there with heavy ammo and get a kill and die. That's a waste of heavy ammo. If your entire team gets the heavy ammo, then you're good, and the rest of your team can help control the zones. This is how we end up winning the game. The game was very unbalanced. It was switching from top to bottom. We were losing, we were winning. We were losing, we were winning. And doing these kinds of things will allow you to keep that lead. Obviously, our team wasn't the best team that we could have had, but it definitely helped to have that heavy ammo and use it efficiently. As you can see, I just got a post-mortem after rushing A, and this is very important. When you see a zone being taken control, and as a gunslinger myself, I throw a trip mine in there, the guy used striker super on me. Just one person, and I still ended up getting a kill out of it. This is very good. That's one less super, and that's one less enemy. And we are able to go in and be able to recapture our zones and keep control of the map. In tight games like this, it's very serious that you have to make sure where your opponents are and where your team is. At this point in the game, we've achieved full lockdown. They are beginning to capture C, but that is okay, because we have a full lockdown of the game. We have the map controlled, we know the enemy's movements, we've seen their playstyle by this point, and we're able to work around that. So this is what we do, and this is how I play my game. And I will show you guys in future videos how to play other types of game modes, how I run my classes. You can go ahead and look up in my other videos on my channel how I run my gunslinger setup. It's a 945 setup. You can look at it on guardian.gg. It's very helpful. I will break down some more stats and stuff like that later, but thank you guys for watching. Like it if it was informative. If it did help you, thank you very much, and have a good one, Guardians.
Zone C neutralized. Zone C secure. You neutralize Zone A. Zone C lost. Zone A, it's yours.
No cozy get some.